Coming up on the premiere of my review football show, I will give scores from around the area, notable scores, league from the Tri Valley League and other Harrisburg area scores, and I will do my take on the review of the Tri Valley versus Millersburg game and other Millersburg games throughout the season. And now, without further ado, your host, Lowell Rickard. Good evening, football fans. It's that time of year once again for high school football. The college game, they got started yesterday. That unbelievable performance from the Texas A&M quarterback threw for 511 yards. Tonight, it's Friday night, and it's Friday night high school football, and the 2014 season gets underway. I'm Lowell Rickard. And before I go into anything, I want to apologize. I haven't had time to do a preview of the high school season. I really didn't have time to do it. But I will do an NFL preview at some point before the season starts. And I really haven't had time to do a college football. I had too much going on coaching midget football and stuff at church. But anyway, week one of the high school football season. Before I get into the review of the Millersburg game tonight, there's some scores I got from PennLive.com and also WNEP from up in Wilkes-Barre. I got some scores. So without further ado, here are the scores of note tonight. First, the game in Ireland tonight. Penn Manor and Cedar Cliff from Mid-Penn Conference. Penn Manor gets the win 27-20. Camp Hill 50-27 over Upper Dauphin tonight. From out west, Clairton 70-0 over Clap, California. From the Lancaster Lebanon League, Conestoga Valley 70-0 over Ephrata. Crestwood 28-20 over Berwick, and Berwick, one of the top programs not in the state but in the country. Curry's just came back. This is like his second or third year back, and they're probably a contender in AAA. They suffer a 28-20 loss to Crestwood. DuBois put a beat down on George Miskinnis's Mifflin County Huskies tonight, overcoming that loss in the District 6 final last year. DuBois puts up 61 on Miskinnis's Huskies, 61-38. DuBois beats Mifflin County. They could see each other again in the District 6, District 9 sub-regional final. Bishop McDevitt, 56-0 over Steel High Rollers tonight. Newport, 24-21 over Fairfield tonight. Schuylkill Valley, 40-6 over Susquehanna. Shamokin, 7-0 over Lime Mountain. Hughesville, 46-14 over East Juniata. Marion Catholic, 18-7 over Williams Valley. Roy Walls, Northern Lebanon Vikings, 24-14 over Pine Grove tonight. Northeastern over 7th-ranked York Catholic in Class A, 20-17. Juniata, 29-16 over Penns Valley. Southern Columbia, who makes the move to AA, 40-14 over Mifflinburg. Don't have a score on Halifax versus St. Joe's Catholic Academy. If anybody has a score, you can put it on my Facebook page at Lowell Rickard Sports. That's Facebook. Schuylkill Haven, they are number 4 ranked in the state going into today in the preseason poll. 34-12 over Panther Valley. And Big Springs shuts out West Perry tonight, 28-0. So now we'll go to a review of the game tonight. Millersburg Tri Valley. Coming in, Millersburg coming off a 3-7 season last year, which has been untypical of a Millersburg team. coming in high expectations. They only lost 4 seniors, but returned 9 starters. Christian Wingard coming off a good year as a freshman, taking over for Ethan Troutman. Uh, very good skills back. My opinion, probably the best skill. I think the best skills coming back, returning in the Tri Valley League. I think they have the best set of skill people. But the question mark probably would be on the offense, defensive line. How would they gel, especially in a new offensive system that's been implemented by Coach Kerstetter and Coach Brian Campbell. Tri Valley, big freshman class. They have 17 freshmen coming out this year. They have 34, 36 players, but they lost their big runner in Bowman last year, but they still have Hunter Horner. They're still and under Coach Mike Lunickney, who's in back for his second year. They like to pound the football. An interesting matchup. Tri Valley 10-point favorite according to Mike Bull, according to Eric Epler and PennLive.com. Tri Valley picked in the upper part of the league. Millersburg, shockingly, in my opinion, picked down in the bottom. How would the game come tonight? And it really didn't start out well for Millersburg on the opening kick. Cole Schomper fumbles, return for a touchdown by Dawson Schwalm, and just like that, 12 seconds into the ball game, Millersburg's down 6-0. Couple possessions later, another fumble lost by Austin Lehman. Whammo, touchdown pass. Jaden Buchanan from Hunter Horner, and just like that, 3:41 left in the first quarter. It's 13-0 Tri Valley, and not looking good. Millersburg only 20 some yards of offense, and all by the rush. First quarter, Tri Valley 75 yards of offense in the first quarter. Not a bad start for them. They couldn't ask for a better start. Finally, Millersburg gets on the board. Robbie Berger, 7-yard pass from Ethan Troutman. Millersburg back on the board, only down 13-7 at half. Millersburg got it going. They outgained Tri Valley big in the second quarter. 111-26. Millersburg did a really good job. Start making some play, stopping the run. Things were looking good for Millersburg after half, but then after that, the turnover again. Millersburg's first possession in the third quarter, they forced the punt from Tri Valley, turnover interception by Bird Wingard. And then after that, Tri Valley turns that into 7 points. So 20 points off of turnovers, and that pretty much did Millersburg in. They got the score. Tri Valley got the score, 19-7, and Tri Valley didn't really look back. Millersburg did threaten got a quick score in the first quarter. Ethan Troutman, 14-yard pass from Bird Wingard, got it to 19-14, and then that's it. Tri Valley, 12 points to end the fourth quarter, and that pretty much did it. Millersburg goes down 31-14 to Tri Valley, and it was battle of turnovers. That pretty much set the tone of the ball game. 4 turnovers. No turnovers for Tri Valley. That was pretty much the difference. Tri Valley dominated the run pretty much. They got 197 to 81 rushing yards on Millersburg, and that's another tall tale sign of the ball game. Turnovers and rushing yards. Millersburg dominated passing yards, but other than that, The turnovers were the difference. Good individual effort for Tri Valley. Anthony Snyder, 19 carries, 106 yards. That says a lot for the Bulldogs. As they're off to a good start. Bird Winger tonight, 11 for 30, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Good production from the receivers tonight. Tyler Hessen, 4 catches, 82 yards. Ethan Troutman, 4 catches, 55, a touchdown. Shumper adds 2 for 13, and Robbie Berger gets his first touchdown of the year. He had 7 catches, 7 yards on 1 catch. The running game didn't really pan out so hot. Birdringer got sacked quite a bit tonight. Sacked 4 times tonight by the Tri Valley defense. They were in the backfield pretty much all night, making things uncomfortable for Bird Wingard. He was throwing off his back foot a lot. But again, turnovers were the story for Millersburg tonight, which pretty much contributed to the loss. 19, I believe the final total 19 points off the 4 turnovers, and you're not going to win hardly any games turning the ball over 4 times, let alone giving up 19, 20 points. So that's the story of a short review of the game. Next week, Millersburg takes on Williams Valley at home. Tri Valley will take on Upper Dauphin next week. So Miller's, and also what's interesting too tonight, it's a non-league game since Susquehanna comes into the Tri Valley League. That's actually, so it ends up as a non-league game. The first league game is next week, Millersburg and Williams Valley. That's my review of the game tonight. And give you some notable scores. Hopefully this weekend, do another video, give you what I thought of the Penn State game, which will be coming on tomorrow, 8:30. Penn State, University of Central Florida. They beat Penn State at Beaver Stadium last year, 34-31. They have the running back Storm Johnson back, so Penn State's going to probably have to gear on him and stop the running game. So I'll try and get a video out, update on sports. Other sports going on. Baseball, the Phillies are pretty much done, but they're still somehow hanging by a thread for a wild card berth. So that'll do it. Hopefully that's pretty much informational, and that's pretty much. Hopefully you like the review. I'll try and do better next week. If you like it, comment on the review. Try and keep it short. So again, thank you. Hopefully, those out of the area that want to know what's going on with Millersburg. Hopefully, this is beneficial. So I'll talk to you guys over the weekend. Thanks a lot. This is the Lower Rickert football review, Millersburg football, and around the area with the scores. We'll see you next Friday night after the Millersburg Williams Valley game. See ya!